how Guru Maharaj chose Bhagavad Gita, because Bhagavad Gita is very deep, actually. It's not just the A, B, C, which is most of us thinking, oh, well, maybe let me go higher. But if we churn the Bhagavad Gita, um, so much in the Bhagavad Gita that we can find and realized. So, very special sloka today. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridharadhari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridharadhari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridharadhari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridharadhari. Yasodhanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana. Yasodhanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana. Yamuna Tiravana Chari. Yamuna Tiravana Chari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridharadhari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridharadhari. Yasodhanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana. Yasodhanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana. Yamuna Tiravana Chari. Yamuna Tiravana Chari. Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Sri Radhe. Jai Radha Madana Mohan Radha Madana Mohan Sri Radhe. Jai Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Sri Radhe. Jaya Radha Gopinatha Radha Gopinatha Sri Radhe. Jaya Radha Shama Sundar Radha Shama Sundar Sri Radhe. Jaya Lalita Visakha Lalita Visakha Lalita Visakha Jaya Lalita Visakha. Jaya Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram. Jaya Gauranitai 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Guru Maharaj Guru Maharaj Guru Maharaj, Jaya Guru Maharaj. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Go Sitana Premanande, Hari Hari Go. Ma Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishna Bhutale Shrimati Gopal Krishna Vishwan Tamini Prabhupada Saitim Yapakasha Vacharam Privanshali Pati Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Shrimate Gopal Krishna Goswami Itinamine Prabhupadasya Sahityam Yapakasha Vitiryacha Pracharankitavam sadhu bhagavat padharite namaha. Namo Vishnu padaya Krishna prestaya bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin iti namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Om Jnana Timirandasya Gyanan Gyana Salakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Juta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Sirupam Sagrajatan Sahagana Raghunatan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sadvadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakam Vitam Shah. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Visabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pabhanebhyo Vaisnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashadi Gaura Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So first of all, because of what's going on in the Middle East Gulf area, we would like to pray for our God siblings who live over there and for their safety, protection from whatever disagreement with so many countries right now, mainly two countries, but then another country getting in. So that's why everything is topsy-turvy in that area. And for that matter, to everyone, even the innocents, who civilians who not really have anything to do with the war, but because they are like in the middle, there's no escape. Just like, um, you know, in the Bhagavatam, there's an example of log of wood, and there's fire on both ends, and there's the Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. The lights just went off. I hope I can get connected. This is the problem here. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Hare
Yes.
Krishna. Okay, because there's like a minute of no electricity cut off. So I'd like to offer our prayers to them. Hopefully, this war will end soon, but it doesn't look like it may take, hopefully, it ends soon, but it may take weeks or months. It's like that war in between Ukraine and Russia. So hopefully, I already also arranged for my going to North America this summer. Somehow or other, we found a seat booking, and already informed some of you, or I already put my schedule, and we started to also to arrange flight tickets, internal flights in North America and also in Canada, US and Canada. So hopefully we'll be able to see you, Krishna willing. Is it Ekadasi there today?
Yes.
Acha. Our Ekadasi is tomorrow, by the way. Yes, and we had a meeting, just to give you an update. We had a meeting this morning with the God brothers, God sisters here in Vrindavan regarding the preparation for our Guru Maharaj's second anniversary disappearance, Tirubhav Titi, which is we're going to observe on 14th of April. So I also hope that you all are planning already, making plans for that program locally in your area. And I've seen because and that day will be special also because Rukmini Krishna Prabhu, one of our God brothers, he will be awarded
Yes.
sannyas on behalf of our Guru Maharaj. His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami will award him sannyas. He's a very austere, very uh, an ideal, an ideal devotee. We have few here in India, in Delhi specifically, also are candidates for sannyas. So it's like the next one um, after myself. No, after Karunamai. Oh no, after Padma Maharaj. I've heard also that Padma Maharaj is coming. So you please take care of him sometime in May in some areas in Baltimore, now also I think they contacted Atlanta and maybe somewhere else in North America. Das Avatar Prabhu, if there's any issue, you contact Das Avatar Prabhu because we had meeting that, yes, we had a meeting that Das Avatar Prabhu will be the one who's going to coordinating, yes. So, text 24, Bhagavad Gita, chapter 1. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Sanjaya Uvacha. Evam Ukto Rishikesho. Gudakeshena Bharata. Senayor Uvayor Madhye. Stapayitva Ratotamam. Synonyms, word for word meaning, translation and purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Sanjaya Uvacha. Sanjaya said, Evam, thus, Ukta, address, Rishikesha, Lord Krishna, Gudakeshena, by Arjuna, Bharata, O descendant of Bharata, Senayo, of the armies, Ubayo, both, Madhye, in the midst, Stapayitva, placing, Rata Uttamam, the finest chariot. Translation. Sanjaya said, O descendant of Bharata, having thus been addressed by Arjuna, Lord Krishna drew up the fine chariot in the midst of the armies of both parties. Purport. In this verse, Arjuna is referred to as Gudakesha. Gudaka means sleep, and one who conquers sleep is called Gudakesha. Sleep also means ignorance. So Arjuna conquered both sleep and ignorance because of his friendship with Krishna. I repeat this one. So Arjuna conquered both sleep and ignorance because of his friendship with Krishna. As a great devotee of Krishna, he could not forget Krishna even for a moment, because that is the nature of a devotee. Either in waking or in sleep, a devotee of the Lord can never be free from thinking of Krishna's name, form, qualities, and pastimes. Thus, a devotee of Krishna can conquer both sleep and ignorance simply by thinking of Krishna constantly. This is called Krishna consciousness or samadhi. As Rishikesh, or the director of the senses and mind of every living entity, Krishna could understand Arjuna's purpose in placing the chariot in the midst of the armies. Thus, he did so and spoke as follows. Okay, again, the verse. I have one here. Sanjaya Uvacha evam ukto Rishikesho Gudakeshena Bharata Senayor Uvayor Madhye Stapayitva Rato Tamam. Rato Tamam. The chariot, the finest chariot. So, many words here, at least I can find, like Gudakesh, Gudakeshana, Rishikesha, Bharata he called Arjuna as Bharata or descendant of Bharata, um, struck me because here the message pertaining to Arjuna being a friend and devotee of Lord Krishna address Arjuna. Arjuna was addressed as Gudaka, Gudakish, Gudakish, Gudakishena. Gudaka means darkness, and yes, Isha, Gudakisha. So one who, because Gudaka is one who conquers sleep or ignorance. Sleep is ignorance. Prabhupada says, yes, sleeping means a waste of time. But not for the pure devotees or the devotees of the Lord, because there are two kinds of sleep. Material body needs rest. Yes, that's sleep also, but it's in ignorance because mostly we don't remember anything. We don't know what's going on. We don't remember who we are or our name or even the place. Sometimes in travels, when we sleep, and then next day when we wake up, sometimes I even forget where I am. But for the pure devotees, sleep is service, part of service. It's like Guru Maharaj, or Guru Maharaj. I don't think he sleeps. His sleeping is like part of his just taking rest. You must have seen that in the last days. I just remember now. He was sleeping and he's doing Arctic. Did you see that video? Yes. So do you consider that as really sleeping, like our sleeping, which is in the mode of ignorance? I don't think so. It's fully Krishna conscious. Um, Sometimes I will ask him, "Can we change your you know, alarm clock?" He used an alarm clock, but he doesn't get off. And because the alarm clock, I mean, the clock itself is kind of like very old. No, that is his favorite alarm clock. And I'm sure, I hope so, it's still there in Delhi, that they're keeping many of his paraphernalia over there. Yes, and sometimes he would say, okay, I want to take a little rest. So he will lie down, and then after a few minutes, he'll get up again. Immediately, I says, Guru Maharaj, I don't think you took rest at all. No. Or devotees, they will massage his body, his feet, because this is the usual routine of Guru Maharaj. He will lie down while two or three brahmacharis will be massaging his legs and his feet. So, and the light will be dimmed. And they thought that Guru Maharaj is already sleeping. But then they will start to live. And then he will say, no, no, come back. So this is a transcendental personalities, qualities. One of his qualities, never take rest. He's always awake, spiritually awake. Yes, that's what it is. Are we like that, or we like to sleep a lot? Or we only sleep what is needed, as Guru Maharaj says. Prabhupada says 6 hours is good enough for the body to take rest. But I'm sure, because some of us are in that age, I don't, I rarely get 6 hours of sleep. I'm not saying I'm spiritually awake, but the body is like, I'm lucky if I get like 5 hours of sleep, less. Sometimes I will use my Apple Watch because it'll track the sleeping, and the sleeping app will say okay, okay. It's not good. Sometimes less. Do you have that experience yourself, Jagannath? How many hours do you sleep?
2 hours.
2 hours. Uh, yes, it's very, very difficult, especially when the body gets older. But we need more, actually. But Guru Maharaj, oh, Krishna, sometimes he will also lie down and he will be dictating. I'll be typing. But then I thought he's already kind of like went into snooze, but then he will continue the dictation from where he left off. I thought everything was forgotten already, but he's always fully conscious. So Arjuna is like this because um, it says in the purport, I
Friendship.
repeated the purport, and isn't it? Arjuna conquered both sleep and ignorance because of his
Friendship.
friendship with Krishna. So the topic that I would like to talk about today is how to become a friend of Lord Krishna. Um, how to develop this friendship, not in a casual way, not in a casual way. It's like, body body. Our Guru Maharaj also is our best friend, is our ever well wisher, but not in a sense that in equal level. And when we say friendship, friendship means, yeah, there is some relationship similarities whereby you share with each other uh, your likes, your dislikes, or you can ask for help when it's needed. When one is in danger, you can call upon him. And even there's an English saying, what? A friend in need is what?
Indeed.
A friend indeed. So Krishna is always with us, actually. He's present as Paramatma, localized aspect of the Supreme Lord. But there's no difference. Don't misunderstand that Paramatma is different than Krishna, the person Krishna. Prabhupada gave an example of the sun. Like when you see the sun shine, automatically you know that the sun is there. But then there's also predominating deity of the sun planet. So Krishna is always with us. So how we can recognize that Krishna is always with us, that he's ready to protect us, he's ready to give us shelter. It's like disciples, we take shelter of our spiritual master. We depend on him. Taking shelter means I don't have any other recourse except you. So becoming friend with Lord Krishna means also without becoming friend of our spiritual master, we cannot become a friend of Krishna. So how do we reconcile? How do we show that yes, I trust you, a friend you trust? Is that correct? You're honest, you're truthful to your friend. So similarly, how we can develop this being trustworthy, that we can trust Lord Krishna, we have to trust our spiritual master by following his instructions, by letting him be our guide in our life, letting him be the chariot driver of our life. See, we're in the 89th chapter. Actually, we just finished the 89th chapter of the Shrimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto. And this 10th canto is like the face of Lord Krishna. But in the 89th chapter, Krishna's heart was revealed. What is the heart of Lord Krishna? The heart of Lord Krishna is that he takes care of his devotee. He backs up. That means, hey, I'm behind you. It doesn't matter what happened. I'll be there just for you. Just a short story of the 10th canto, chapter 89. The title is that Krishna rescued sons of a Brahmana. Yes, but in the beginning of the chapter, Bhrigu Muni was commissioned to find out who is the ultimate superior, or the Lord. Is it Lord Brahma? Is it Lord Shiva? Or is it Lord Vishnu? So Bhrigu Muni is a very famous Muni. Muni means yogi. Muni means these Munis are very special personalities, sages. So in the beginning, he went to Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma is like the father. And he offended Lord Brahma through, I would say, through words. Is it through words? But in any case, Lord Shiva also got offended. Oh yeah, by words, through the mind, through the words, and then physically to Lord Vishnu. He kicked Lord Vishnu, but Lord Vishnu was so peaceful. So then later on, they figure out that Lord Vishnu was most superior, supreme amongst these guna avatars, Brahma, Shiva, and then Lord Vishnu. And then after that, the chapter goes that there was this Brahmana, this during the Dwarka Lila, Brahmana, his wife gave birth, and immediately the first son disappeared. They cannot figure out where the first son went. So Arjuna was there when the Brahmana complained to the king, and he was cursing the king. What kind of king are you? If you are very pious, this will not happen at all. That means you are impious. So Arjuna promised that nothing will happen next time that your wife will give birth to a child. I will protect him because this is his duty. Satriya is like a protector. So because he was very confident. He was very confident that he'll be able to save. Second birth, a son appeared, took birth, immediately disappeared. Third birth, another son disappeared again. Arjuna promised that if I cannot protect your child, I will put myself into fire. He was so sure that he'll be able to protect. So now what happened? First child, second child, third child, eighth child. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then the ninth disappeared also, all of them. So now he was compromised now. What to do now? So he went all over the universe to look for the children, and he cannot find. So now Lord Krishna told him, okay, I want you to come with me. You come with me, we will go to Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu is lying down in the coastal ocean, Padmanab, lying down on the coastal ocean, and the bed is Anantasesh. So now when they reach, says when they reach the half of the material creation, half is submerged with water. Okay, and in every universe, also half of the universe, there is Garbhodakashayi Vishnu. But Mahavishnu or Karadakashayi Vishnu, Karana ocean, is lying there also. So when Mahavishnu saw Krishna and Arjuna, he says, actually, I want to see you both. See, there is an external reason. All the pastimes of the Supreme Lord, there are two types. There is Bahiranga, external reason, and there is internal reason. Antaranga, reason. The external is that the child of every time that the child is being born, they'll disappear. The external reason is Mahavishnu wants to see both Krishna and Arjuna. These pastimes happened before the Battle of Kurukshetra. Even though it was in the 89th chapter of the 10th canto, and when you go to the first canto, you will hear the pastimes of the Pandavas. So, but this pastime actually should be like in the front, but because the Bhagavad Purana is not in chronological order, and the 89th chapter explains the supremacy of Lord Krishna. Not just he is the Swayam Bhagavan. His supremacy is because of his relationship with his devotee. His relationship, the love, the prema of his devotee overpowers his being the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So he's there, just like here. Arjuna asked Lord Krishna to bring the chariot in the middle of the two armies. How can Arjuna command the Supreme Lord and the Supreme Lord became Parthasarathi? This is only because of the love, the reciprocation of the love of Lord Krishna towards his devotee. So here in this chapter also it says, yes. And the first time that Lord Krishna went to see, actually he says, I went there just for you, to save his honor, to save his prestige, because he cannot do anything. He is like helpless. He says, I'm going into the fire. But Lord Krishna will not let that happen. That means in the nick of time, and we should think also, you should think, is there any part of your life where you're almost helpless, no more hope, hopeless and helpless, that somehow in the last moment something miraculous happened, whether our Guru Maharaj was there to tell you that, hey, everything is fine, everything is taken care of. This is the sign that actually Krishna was the one who saved us at the nick of time through our spiritual master. You have any instances like this? Rupanuga Prabhu, you have any story you can tell us, very short?
Nothing that's coming to my mind right now, Maharaj.
Okay, but I'm sure you had some experience. It may be like nothing really like so important, but we were saved at the right time, the right moment. How about Advaita? Where is he? Advaita Prabhu? You cannot think of right now. Okay. But this is what happened here. So because of his being friend, Bhaktosime Saka Cheti, this is very mysterious. And only devotees of the Lord can actually understand that everything happens because in the hands of Lord Krishna. And through our spiritual master, he'll make some miraculous, decision that unexpected, that we think that, oh, this is not going to happen, but he made it happen. Successful. Think about it. This is very deep. This is why I said this especially is very deep, because we were told here, Arjuna conquered both sleep and ignorance because of his friendship with Krishna. So our ignorance, being in the mode of ignorance, being in the mode of passion, will only be, will disappear, will go away, that we will be in the mode of goodness and then pure goodness because of our having that assurance that Krishna is our friend. Do you understand? You follow? Yes? Or I'm just, You follow? So well, this doesn't happen like one night. This is not going to happen like, very, very quick. We have to follow the orders of the spiritual master. Rest assured that by following his, again and again, having strict good sadhana, and chant our rounds attentively, not just because we promise at the time of initiation that I will chant minimum of 16 rounds. It's like an obligation. It's part of our agreement with the spiritual master. Later on, when we become mature in bhakti, we will chant that, asking Krishna like our friend, or as Prabhupada will say, it's like a child crying for the mother. One day that will happen, that I will not be chanting casually. That actually, I'll be chanting each and every syllable of the Maha Mantra wholeheartedly, coming from my heart. Not just, oh, I chant, but my mind is somewhere else. Oh, another part of how Krishna can be our friend, or us to be a friend of Lord Krishna, is that how we treat each and everyone. We are an institution, but we should not treat everyone, members in this institution, the Hare Krishna movement, in a casual way again. We should treat them warmly and not to offend any Vaishnavas, even through the mind. This is very, very important. We should not compare ourselves to others. We should not judge by their external, because our love for Krishna is not externally can be expressed. It is internal. But at the same time, at first, yes, as a duty, I have to do that. Be always mindful of others' feelings. Be mindful of their situation. We should not be judgmental immediately. There must be a reason why things are happening. Maybe some family issue or health issue that the devotee you'll not be able to appreciate immediately. When we read Srila Prabhupada's books also, It's not just reading, but actually trying to understand. Beg Lord Krishna to help us understand what is in the books of Srila Prabhupada. Because they're not ordinary books, because as Prabhupada says, these books, actually I did not write these books. Lord Krishna wrote these books. So when we read, actually we should try to enter in what we read, what we're reading, or what we've read, and apply it. It's not just theoretical. There should be a transformation of our hearts, that ultimately everything that we do, even practical service, let's say cooking or doing arti, sometimes we become familiar with Lord Krishna. That is just a marble statue. Be careful how you dress, how you put the pins. You know, sometimes if you put the pins, that like a turban of Lord Krishna, it will scratch if you're not careful. Sometimes they will dress Prabhupada and they're not so careful, so they will break his finger. Everything will be so meticulous. If you're meticulous for yourself, how you decorate yourself, we should also be very, very extra careful in how we treat the deities. Isn't it? So in this way, every moment throughout the whole day, we will feel and we will appreciate Lord Krishna being with us, being our friend. And same that, for that matter, also with our spiritual master. We will see that he is there always guiding us, that he is always there giving us inspiration, that he's always there. If this is our consciousness, then that is Krishna consciousness. That, one more thing, that I cannot pretend the whole time. I have to be sincere. Pretending that I'm very advanced, even though inside I have so much anarthas. We need to pray to Lord Krishna to get rid of all of these anarthas, to do this sadhana process, bhakti, wholeheartedly. We should not take it so lightly. Otherwise, it may take so many lifetimes for us to go back home, back to Godhead. Especially for those who are in a position, will not be there in that position if without the fortune that, as Prabhupada says, I gave you your fortune. He told this to his disciples. We were nothing before. We were like negative balance spiritually. Not even zero balance, but negative balance. But somehow, because of our sincerity, Prabhupada says, sincerity means being focused, one-pointed. Ekaha kuru nandana, one-pointed attention. Then hope against hope, Krishna will be there, and he will reciprocate to all of our aspirations, all of our desires spiritually to become fulfilled. So again, this is called Krishna consciousness or samadhi. Samadhi means it's not, you are still here, you're still in the ground, but you're always thinking of Krishna. This is the last stage. As Prabhupada says, work now, what? Samadhi later. We should not think, oh no, yes, I'm eligible now, I am qualified. No, we should always think that we are unqualified. We should always think that there is still something that is missing. That's why I'm having difficulties. See, Arjuna, he was very confident at the same time, but he understood ultimately that Krishna is my only shelter. He was the one who saved me from going to the fire because Krishna backed him up. Arjuna was ready to go to the fire and have himself be burnt. But no, Krishna, as a reciprocation, Lord Krishna, Bhakta Vatsalya. This is one of the, actually, it's one of the greatest qualities of Lord Krishna. Bhakta Vatsalya. He will put himself seemingly in a subordinate position just to save his devotee and serving his devotee. Guru Maharaj also, he tolerated all of us. I don't know how he tolerated me. You know, when we're traveling, he will tell me, Janardhan, you're always sleeping. What's wrong? But that's true because traveling with Guru Maharaj, you have plenty of prasad, but rest, very little. I'm sure all of you, Jai Govinda Prabhu, is that correct?
Yes, absolutely. But I remember when Maharaj would come, this is when I was his servant, brahmachari, I would meditate well in advance, knowing I was
Acha.
going to go on a marathon. And then one time he introduced me to one of his godbrothers, and he said, "This is my disciple Jai Govinda, and he can keep up with me."
Jai.
In other
So
words, I
you're an
was
advanced devotee then.
back then,
Actually,
yeah.
yeah, you're correct. You see, when Guru Maharaj is around, everyone is so busy. They don't feel tiredness. But as soon as we go to the next, you will feel tired. Everyone's like ecstatic and blissful. But then as soon as we move to the next city, everyone was like, oh, that experience was so exhilarating. Am I correct?
Yeah, I was going to
Is
make
that
that
true?
point, Maharaj. I was going to make that point that um, you can feel Maharaj's presence. I remember, I'm in Vancouver, we're in Vancouver. He arrives in North America, Montreal or Toronto, and you can feel his
Ah,
presence. And you don't feel like
yeah.
you're as tired. And what to speak of when he's right present in your community.
Um, it's like,
I'm
during
sure
Prabhupada's
others
time.
have experienced that. I'm sure
Yeah,
others have experienced that.
yeah. You're correct. From Prabhupada's time, it says Prabhupada is coming. So everyone was like in a rally. Everyone is in a marathon. Prabhupada is coming. So even before we arrive to certain city or destination, everyone is in a marathon and preparation, what to do. What is that correct, Gita Mataji?
Yes, Maharaj. Preparation starts months ahead.
My, the point I'm making is that just Maharaj's presence, you don't feel tired.
No, you don't.
You
But
just
when we go, I'm sure you'll feel tired. You may need the extra sleep, but you cannot sleep while he's around because you know you have to keep up with him, right?
no, I'm not.
Eh,
The point I'm making is a little different. Is that you don't feel tired when he's around.
I know, but you will feel tired after he left. He leaves.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah, that's my point. You have your
like
point, and I have my point also.
then you're like
Actually, you know
Muchakunda.
what? Yeah, in the
Then you're like
beginning,
Muchakunda.
no, in the beginning, Guru Maharaj will wake me up. In the beginning of my travels, because I'm so much in the mode of ignorance. so much in the mode of ignorance. He understood. Hey, he's a young brahmachari, but somehow later on also he told me, make sure that you wake me up. This was in Brindavan, because I want to do the Mangal Artik. So I was being over intelligent, you may say. So because Guru Maharaj, he was like up all day long and he didn't get so much rest. So I told to myself, I'm not going to wake up Guru Maharaj because he's so tired. But I woke up before him. Yeah. So now later on, I woke him up, or he woke up by himself, but it's like past the Mangal Artik. So he told me, why didn't you wake me up? I never miss Mangal Artik in Krishna Balaram Mandir. So we should not be over intelligent more than our Guru Maharaj. And there was a statement of Prabhupada also the other day. We're going to wind up now this. He was saying that the disciple, even though he can defeat, let's say, the spiritual master in certain ways, like more knowledgeable, but he should not let it be that the guru should be always the winner, or he should be always the you should, even though you can defeat in certain ways, but you should be always put yourself as the one who is defeated.
You are number one fool.
Yeah, we're not number two fools. We're number one fool. It's like Prabhupada, he would talk with Bhakti Sarup Damodar Maharaj, who is Mr. Scientist. He will call him Mr. Scientist. So he knows so much about science, but in front of Prabhupada, he always says, Prabhupada, you're correct. Prabhupada, you're correct. So I will stop here. Even though there are a few more points that I would like to point out, but any reflection, any comments, any question?
Yeah,
I know
Maharaj,
you're very busy on schedule. Yes?
the
Raise
point
your
on
hand. Raise your hand. Yes? Okay, you're okay, go ahead. Jai Govinda Prabhu, go ahead. And then after that,
this point of
Jagannath
point of-
Pita, start calling them.
Okay, all right.
the point of the body getting older and needing more sleep.
Yeah.
Previously easy to get by on 5 hours, but now body's older, and because I'm identifying with the body, I'm thinking I need more sleep, and I do take more sleep. But if you're
Mhm.
completely above the bodily identification, which I'm not, then that's why these great souls they don't need to take so much extra sleep. They actually
Yeah.
cut down on their sleep. When
There's a
Prabhupada,
study. There is a study done that great men, they sleep very little. Even the Goswamis, 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan, sometimes they forgot to eat, they forgot to sleep. They're always awake because that sleeping for them is not really sleeping. They are spiritually awake. But yes,
Advaita
everyone
Acharya
is
Prabhu.
everyone is an individual. If you need more rest, then you please take rest. As Prabhupada says, health first, then sadhana, then service. We cannot function if our health is not proper. We cannot go Mangalartik if our health is not proper. So there are some
A yogi-
exceptions, yes.
A yogi is
Yeah,
one who
yogi.
neither sleeps too much or sleeps too little.
That's right. Yeah.
But then you have great
Anything
souls
more?
like Advaita Acharya Prabhu, sleeps 2 hours a night. That's unbelievable.
No, I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about Jagannath Priya. He sleeps 3 to 4 hours maximum. Good night. Because
Okay.
I'm his friend. He knows when I know him very well. And I asked
Yeah.
him last night, when did he go to sleep and what time he wake up? You can find out. But no, he has, especially when Guru Maharaj comes, he does not practically sleep. He's just constantly thinking about. So that happens. But actually, every individual has different kind of sleep patterns. We have to understand our body physiologically also. So you cannot compare other people based upon. But once you get spiritually in what you call advanced, then you can control a lot of things. But usually, physiologically, when you get older, your sleep requirement gets less. And most people have problems sleeping nowadays in the old age.
It breaks, not
Yes,
like
they cannot get good night sleep, so
continuous.
that's why they are tired in the morning.
That's why they have to take sleeping pills so they
Yeah.
can melatonin, right, or something.
Yes.
And then to make them awake, then they have to drink coffee or something else as soon as they wake up. Thank you, Jai Govinda Prabhu. Who's next? Jagannath Priya Prabhu.
Geeta Mataji.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. Thank you so much for your lecture. You mentioned that when we read Srila Prabhupada's books, we should enter into them. What does that mean, Maharaj?
It's not just like reading a fiction book. Try to entering means try to see, like picture it, like reading Krishna book. This is not like a comic book or mythological book. No, it's an actual events. They're actual events that happen. So you enter means you try to visualize that it is actually that's happening the way it is. And when you do that, then you remember, because was that Sravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam, that is next. Then you start to remember. Before I'm reading Prabhupada's books, I cannot figure out what's in the books. But because, after long period of time, we read again and again and again, and then we started to remember them, visualize them. So when you speak, you are visualizing what you're saying. You are saying, but it's in your. It's like there's a visual in your mind, so you'll be able to speak. Oh, this is one of the ways also how Krishna can be our friend. We always try to speak about Krishna to others. Yes?
Yes,
Is that okay? Not visualize. No. This is sahaja though. Not visualizing that you are part of the lila. No, this is sahaja. No, not like that. Visualizing that so that later on you'll be able to recollect and be able to express it to others. So that is Krishna consciousness.
Maharaj. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. It's a good question. Next.
Krishna Kshetra Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Naval Pranam, please accept humble obeisances. Yes, to comment one of the realization, when you used to be coming with Maharaj, Guru Maharaj in Edmonton, he always, answers question till 11:30, sometime close to midnight. And then he will ask, what time is the Mangarati? We start Mangarati a bit late here, 5 a.m., but we will be telling him, we'll start a bit later,
Late.
but then the next day when it comes, we come late. But he's always on the altar.
Yeah.
This is one comment. Second, one realization, rather. And second is Arjuna was saved from fire twice by Lord Krishna. Second time was when he was after Abhimanyu's killing. So Lord Krishna saved him again.
Right.
The pastime, right? In Jayadratha.
Mahabharata.
Mahabharata, yeah.
Mahabharata.
He
Yeah.
was about to give his life.
Mm-mm.
Then the pastime, right? The Lord made the sun.
Don't be discouraged. This is one of the lessons we learn from this. Do not be discouraged. And as Rupa Goswami says, asabhanga, hope against hope. That there will be Krishna will be there for us, and Krishna is always there for us. Guru Maharaj is always there for us, but we have to act in such a way that actually we really deserve that. Not just not doing anything and saying, "Oh, yeah, Krishna is there for me. Guru Maharaj is not there for me, and I don't have to do my part." No, we have to do it. Then Krishna becomes obliged to his devotees, even as Prabhupada, even a small gesture of service, Krishna becomes obliged to reciprocate to us. It's just a matter of time. See, this is the waiting period may seems to be so long. Why? One may ask, why Krishna, why you're not doing this for me now? I want you to do it. I want you to reciprocate now. No, it is not like that. He will do it at the right moment, a right circumstance, right time. Yes? Who's next, Prabhu?
Rupanuga Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, thank you very much for a wonderful class,
Hare
as always. Maharaj, you quoted from Bhagavad Gita, Bhakto se mein sakha cheti.
Yeah,
So he's telling Arjun that he's his sakha. And you also
yeah.
talked about we should be friends to Guru Maharaj and to Krishna. So Maharaj, I have easy time understanding how Krishna is our sakha. As always, we can trust him, we can depend upon him, he'll always be there, he cares for us. But I have difficulty understanding how we can be anything above a servant of Krishna. Because sakha to me sounds like something more than a servant. So please explain to me what this means and how we can be sakha.
Good. There is never a time that we will be not a servant of Lord Krishna.
Right.
Everyone in the spiritual world is a servant of Krishna, not just like the Gopas. That friendship that I'm trying to point out is that he is a friend. He knows us. He knows better than we do ourselves. So he knows the best for us. And we will always remain as a servant. That doesn't mean, just like the sakas, we cannot be in that level unless we are having that relationship with him. But everyone is a servant of Lord Krishna in the spiritual world. And we will always remain as a servant, never a time that we can be an equal. Even though the sakas, they in the spiritual world, like Sridham, Ojasvi, Madhumangal, they play around with him, they go on top of his shoulder, but they still want to serve Lord Krishna. Their mood is still to serve Krishna. So again, we should not misunderstand that Krishna, I want to be a friend of Lord Krishna, but that doesn't mean that I become equal with Lord Krishna. Friend means I trust him. I should be truthful to him. I should be in a way that I present myself the way I am. The friends are like that. There's no hidden secret. Reveal ourselves to Krishna. This only way, then Krishna, is easier for us to be helped by Lord Krishna if we reveal our mind to Lord Krishna. It's like when we go have darshan of the Lord, reveal our mind, reveal our difficulties. What is it that bothering me? So please, Krishna, you're the only one who can help me because you're my dearest friend. And the service will never stop. Am I clear? Is it okay?
Yes, Maharaj. Thank you very much. That's very helpful.
yeah. Thank you, thank you. These questions are the best part. Okay, Baliagya from Abu Dhabi, Avatarides, which is being bombed. Are
Hare
you
Krishna
hearing
Maharaj.
are you hearing a lot of bombs there or what? Missiles or
Y-
something?
Yes, Maharaj. There are certain going on, Maharaj. Some missiles attacks and drones attacks are going on. They are being intercepted every day. So
The ticket now
thank
is
you,
so
Maharaj, for
expensive to go to America. It'll cost $5,000, $6,000 right now
yeah.
from
The
India.
flights are quite expensive, Maharaj. So
Yeah,
flights are quite expensive, and the travel has been very limited and restricted. So yeah.
yeah. Yes.
Thank you, Maharaj, for a wonderful association and wonderful lecture. Always happy to hear you. Maharaj, my question was in line with what Rupanuga Prabhu asked already. So you answered a couple of points. You said that we have to develop friendship with Krishna, and then we have to develop friendship with our Guru Maharaj, our spiritual master.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was asking that only, that how we can have more intimate relationship with Guru Maharaj and develop more friendship with him. I think you covered certain points here when you
By
answered
following his
Rupanuga Prabhu.
instructions, by following his instructions, by following his example, becoming inspired from all the qualities that he manifests. So we should also follow in that way how humble he is, how simple he is, how straightforward he is, how being like a childlike the way he is, but very, very advanced. We should follow in that way, not like, hey, I am a Bhakti Briksha leader, so everyone should follow me. I am in charge of everything here. No, not like that. You're a servant leader. Guru Maharaj is a servant leader. Don't show that, hey, I know more than you do. What do you know? Not like that.
Mm-hmm.
Always be in the humble position, especially when one is in a position like you should be more humble than everybody else.
Yes, Maharaj.
Then how can you lead them? How can you lead them if you are not humble? How can you lead if you are proud? And one thing again, this is one thing I keep on telling again and again to our God siblings, that see, Guru Maharaj is in the top level, but he will confer to his God brothers certain point, certain time. So now that Guru Maharaj is not with us physically, we should always confer with someone whom, like, again, like a friend, but
Yes, Maharaj.
maybe a little bit more higher or advanced than we are spiritually.
Yes, Maharaj.
This is the most important, and we should not overlook this. If we think that now Guru Maharaj is now with me, now with us, I am very confident now. I know what I'm doing. I understand everything. That is the danger now. You're in a danger zone. We are in a danger zone.
Yes,
Always
Maharaj.
confer, even to your peers, amongst your peers. Ask some suggestion. What do you think about this? Guru Maharaj, even, traveling with him, sometimes he will ask me, what do you think we should do? Shall we travel tomorrow or what? Who am I? But there is one time that he says, I don't need your suggestion. I was suggesting him something. He told me, I don't need your suggestion. No, no. You do it. You do you do what you want.
Guru Maharaj
Yes,
reminds your position.
Yeah, though we are all, I'm suggesting him because there is something which I will tell you later. I'm sure you've heard already. I'm suggesting Maharaj, I think you should do it because they're offering this. He says, no, I don't need your suggestion. So we should be very careful also. But please, my dear God siblings, always confer, always ask advice to make sure that what you are going to, the direction where you're going to, this is Paramatma also speaking through his devotees. Okay, maybe just my mind speculating. I think I should do this. But how do you know? Even in a conditioned state, we have this still tendency to commit mistakes. Yes? And
Yes,
this
Maharaj.
is for me also. It's like because I'm a sannyasi and, whatever they gave to me now, green signal to make disciples, I still have to ask. I still have to ask. I don't proceed not until, I ask permission. So in this way, we're like safeguarded. There is a shock absorber. Otherwise, very hard. Okay.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Okay. 2 more questions and that's it.
Yeah, Madan Adbhuta Prabhu
Or
and
comments.
Jagdish Simha. Madan Adbhuta Prabhu and then Jagdish Simha.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Maharaj. Am I audible?
Haribol.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam. Thank you for the wonderful class and also for your humility. You are teaching us by Achar how to remain humble. So thank you so much. One comment and then one question, Maharaj. One quick comment was about the kind of the presence of Guru Maharaj that we felt in our life, when we were in trouble. And I could say, thank you. You're coming to Cincinnati this year, so thank you so much for your mercy. So in Cincinnati, I can share one quick story. In Cincinnati, we have a center that we purchased in 2024, and it was exactly on the day of Guru Maharaj's Tirobhav. We got the green signal to get that center. So while we were in deep sorrow that day that Guru Maharaj left us, physically, but it was so merciful of Guru Maharaj that on that same day we got that center. And then after a year of operation of that center, suddenly we ran into some kind of logistical issues because that's a commercial property, and we were trying to make it into a temple, and we were having a lot of legal and governmental issues. And then we had to kind of move out of that center for some time, and I was really pained because I could feel that it was Guru Maharaj's mercy that we got that center. And then there were a lot of course, when we are in a council, when we are in a management team, there are a lot of different views. And ultimately, while we moved out of the centers, there were some thoughts to maybe sell that property and maybe look at something else. But again, it was Guru Maharaj's mercy that within 8-9 months we were able to come back to that center now. So we haven't got a green signal to make it into a temple, but at least we can operate. So I was really remembering that when you mentioned about how Guru Maharaj comes in, because that the property is also very special. When we bought it, I remember the name of the street is called Governor's Hill, but we always used to think this is Govardhan Hill. And then the property number is also 8800. It's like the Ashtami of Radha Ashtami and Krishna Janmashtami, and also 8 + 8 16. So there's a lot of beautiful coincidences. So it was always like Guru Maharaj's mercy. So I was really happy when you mentioned that point, that how Guru Maharaj's mercy is always there in our lives. He's always there with us. So that was one comment. One other. Yes, thank you, Maharaj. So we are looking forward to having you here this year to Cincinnati. And
okay,
yes.
Sure.
And Maharaj, one question about the point that you made about how Gurukesha, how Arjuna being, he conquered sleep and ignorance as friendship to Krishna. And then you talked about how Guru Maharaj's, emphasis on, sadhana, right? Health, sadhana, and service like that. But sadhana, Guru Maharaj was very particular about Shravanam Kirtanam, like you talked about reading Prabhupada's books and morning sadhana. My question is, sometimes there are devotees, who are very enthusiastic, eager to do a lot of services, which is great. And of course, Prabhupada also talks about that any of the 9 limbs of bhakti we do sincerely, we can attain transcendental loving service at the lotus feet of Lord. But again, realizing Guru Maharaj's mood, he was very, very particular about our sadhana, first of all, right? So how do we look at that. Like, like some people are really enthusiastic in doing services, but they're not really enthusiastic in waking up in the morning and doing their own sadhana, chanting around. I mean, they're all doing, like you said, 16 rounds. Everybody's doing 16 rounds, but the quality of those
So,
16 rounds. Yeah.
what is the question?
The question is it okay if somebody is just enthusiastic in doing services, not really enthusiastic in Shravanam and Kirtanam?
It's okay, but one will see that eventually he will fall away. That is, we're not here like fanaticism here. This is fanaticism. He sees somebody else. He may be feeling some happiness, but without hearing and chanting, he will not last for long. He will fall away. He'll go back to his old habits. He will not accept any authority. He will not understand really the main purpose. Yes, there is some cleansing, but it will not be complete.
Okay, Maharaj.
But we should still encourage them.
Yeah.
Invite them,
Yeah.
invite them at your place, and let them hear more the importance of these different ways how we can ultimately transform our heart to become devotees. Because external is not, it's more internal, the transformation of the heart. Bhakti works like that. Because they may have some ulterior motive. Or they may want to please Krishna, but Krishna will not accept 100% if you don't hear and chant and follow the prescribed method. So encourage them, and eventually it may take them a long time to realize, but encourage them, okay, why don't you chant 2 rounds? Not 16 rounds immediately. 2 rounds, 4 rounds, yes. It depends on their understanding.
Maharaj, my question was more about initiated devotees who are already chanting 16 rounds.
Initiated, that means they
their
did not
quality,
know.
the call,
Hare
that's
Krishna,
like the call.
that means they did not know what is initiation means. Initiation, initial, beginning. It's not the end.
Yeah.
So that means, sometimes one will just want to get initiated because his friend became a devotee, he got initiated or she got initiated. It becomes like a fashion. Let me get initiated also. No, before one commits initiation, Prabhupada says, you should be ready to follow the orders, instructions of the spiritual master. It is not by pressure that you have to be initiated by such and such guru. No. Before you choose a spiritual master, you should be, yes, ready to give your life.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Not just, we've seen this. Don't worry about that. We've seen this. They get Brahman initiation because, I want to worship the deity. After 3 months, you never see them again. So before one will be recommended, or one who will recommend, be sure that they are actually, otherwise they're part of this also. Okay? It's okay. They started. It may take them many lifetimes. No issue. But it should be this lifetime. Okay, Jagdish Simha Prabhu, one last hand.
Maharaj, Hare Krishna, please accept my humble obeisances. Hare Krishna to all
Wow,
devotees.
it looks cold out there. It looks cold in New Jersey, eh?
Yeah, Maharaj, I just
Is there
came
a
out,
big,
sir.
big storm? Big storm?
Not a storm, just windy.
Windy. I've heard there's a big storm in the East Coast.
Yeah, that gone. Yeah. Last month only.
Yeah. Jai.
My question is that, like, you mentioned one point, like a fool is in front of Guru Maharaj or your Guru, thinking you are the foolish. So just I remembering one the Vrindavan incident, the Jiva Goswami, I forgot who devotee came and defeated him. Like not the without discussion, he just put the signature, you got defeated, and then he put the signature without even argument. Okay, you go. I'm defeated by you. But the Jiva Goswami heard that and he challenged him. The Rupa Goswami become angry. So how to understand that, Maharaj? Like this move?
Well, see, we should use our intelligence and not really say, "Oh, I'm full number one, so I should be careless and not be able to defend our siddhanta, our knowledge from the Bhagavad Gita." But we're talking about here in front of Srila Prabhupada or in front of our Guru Maharaj or in front of, it's like there is a saying also, I remember now. If, let's say you're talking to a person, you're preaching to a person, right? And there is an superior or advanced, more devotee came suddenly, you should let that devotee speak to that person whom you're speaking. You should not show to that more advanced or more senior than you that you are very, very knowledgeable. This is proper etiquette. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Huh? It's like
Yes,
what
Maharaj.
is advancement means? No, those who are realized, senior than you, who knows more. Let him be the one to speak to the person whom you are having a conversation. It's like a child trying to speak in front of the mother, and you're talking with like the same age as your mother. No, you should have your mother speak. Yeah. So that's, you consider you, even though you may say even though you're a little bit more knowledgeable than the more who are like, because seniority means one who took initiation before you, one who is elder than you, and real seniority means even the person is younger than you, but he has more realization than yours, more Krishna conscious. He is more advanced than you. Even by age is younger than you. Okay, so you have to know all of these things. Proper time, proper place, proper circumstances, you have to act accordingly and not to show that I know better than anybody else. Even to your Guru Maharaj or even to your senior devotees or senior God brothers or God sister. To act foolish, number one, doesn't mean that you're really, you are a fool. This is just, what you say, to be a fool, number one, means yes, you accept that I don't have anything, I don't know anything because you're in front of more senior. So you should let yourself be defeated, even though seemingly that you know also more than the other person who's more senior than you. You follow?
Yes, Maharaj.
It's a little, a little difficult to understand, but okay. So we stop here now. Wow, we at one time we were about like 65 numbers of participants here. Nitya Krishna Prabhu, we celebrated your mother's birthday the other day.
Thank you, Marge, for going. She was so happy and a little
I
embarrassed.
gave her a chadar.
Thank you.
I gave her a gift.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for blessing her. She was very happy.
I told her I don't eat. The Guru Maharaj told me, don't eat in the restaurant. But that is Govinda's. So
Yeah,
but he
thank
says,
you.
no, because they're only us. If there's a big public there, Guru Maharaj, he wanted to protect me in that way.
Yes. Thank you for obliging, Maharaj.
Don't. See, he's doing this for me, so he's backing me up in that way.
Yes.
Don't eat in the restaurants. So one time, I was being invited in a MDT here restaurant, even though Panchagoda will go and Sutikirti will go. I says no, because there'll be public space there. Guru Maharaj is protecting me in this way. I realize now, but we're very kind of like private at that time. So
Yeah. Thank you, Maharaj. That was very kind of you.
thank you. Okay, those who are Yatra leaders, please contact Aditya Mukund Prabhu for the ticketing. He's my secretary. There he is, Aditya Mukund Prabhu, son of Parijata Mataji from Texas, Houston, right? Are you in Houston?
Yes, Maharaj.
Yeah, we're going to Houston also this year. So please contact him for arranging the flight tickets. And for Canada, I think Indriyesh Prabhu, I contacted him. He will discuss with the local temples or local leaders there, whoever they are. Is that okay, Rupanuga Prabhu?
Yes, Maharaj. Thank you.
Yeah, Indriyesh Prabhu, he invited me to all the Canadian from East Coast to West Coast. First time this happening. Huh?
We're looking forward to your visit, Maharaj. Can't
Yes,
wait.
yes. Just reserve my room. You know where.
Yes, it's already done.
Always.
It's already taken care of.
Okay, I want you to please make it in a way that you are observing Guru Maharaj, Tirubab, Titi Mahotsav. Invite everyone if you can, okay? Because this is a service for Guru Maharaj. And we're doing that in that way. And if some of you can also help a little bit, you may contact me and I'll send you the link of how you can contribute for our program here in Vrindavan. Because Guru Maharaj's Samadhi is here. More people will be here. We'll be having at least 3,500 devotees at that time.
Can we
Sukriya. Huh?
Can we send money through the through ISKCON here?
Friends of Vrindavan.
Fine.
Yeah, but as soon as you send, you please inform me. Then I will inform our accounts. Thank you, Preeti Radhika Mataji, Shri Shama Sundar Prabhu, Haribol. Thank you all, everyone. It's very difficult to mention all your names.
Thank you, Maharaj. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Maharaj. Hare Krishna, Maharaj. Thank you.
One moment. That July weekend, July 4th weekend, I think Chaitanya Hari should be sending that now, isn't it? That form?
Yeah, he's already sent it, I think.
He did?
Yes.
Yes, the form is out.
All right. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Maharaj. Hare Krishna, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna, Maharaj.
Hare
Krishna, Maharaj. Thank you very much for a wonderful class, for your association. Hare Krishna, Maharaj. Thank you very much.
Dhanyavad.